रोहित उसको फर्स्ट स्लाइड पे ले जाओ। रिकॉर्डिंग ऑन करके लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग ऑन करिए।
कर दिया सर।
जी। डॉक्टर यशस्वी मैम, आप सुन पा रहे हैं मुझे?
यस सर।
जी ठीक है, आप प्लीज स्टार्ट करिए।
ठीक है सर। नमस्कार एवरीवन. This is Dr. Yashasvi Thakur, Assistant Professor Environment Science from Dr. Y.S. Parmar University of Horticulture and Forestry, Nauni, Solan, Himachal Pradesh. I'm honored for being given this opportunity to introduce today's distinguished speaker, Dr. S.R.K. Singh, Director, ICR Atari, Jabalpur. Dr. S.R.K. Singh is presently the Director of ICR, Agricultural Technology Application Research Institute, Jabalpur, topped in ARS 1999 and started his career as scientist agriculture extension at ICR Vivekananda Parvatiya Krishi Anusandhan Sansthan Almora, Uttarakhand. He obtained his bachelor degree in agriculture from the Institute of Agricultural Sciences, Banaras Hindu University, Varanasi. He completed his MSc and PhD in dairy extension at the National Dairy Research Institute, Karnal, Haryana. He received merit scholarship during this entire academic period. He is a recipient of 12 awards, including SEE Fellow Award, ISEE Fellow Award, Best Mobilizer Award, Best Extension Scientist, Best Extension Professional Award, 3 Young Scientist Awards, Agriculture Today Award 2021, along with Dr. Vasant Rao Nayak Award for Outstanding Research and Application in Dryland Farming Systems 2021 from ICR. Sir has published 130 research articles, including 105 articles in national and 25 in internationally reputed journals. Besides, 18 books, 53 bulletins, 16 book chapters are also to his credit. Presently, he is engaged in research and extension with KVK system of ICR in Central and Eastern India. He has been instrumental in initiating and implementing concepts like KVK KMA, KVK Ring, KVK Technology Park, KVK Atma Convergence Model, methodological initiatives for extension research, Nutri-Smart Village, Agripreneurship, etc. He has been a member of various important committees at ICR and state agricultural universities, apropos extension matters, with member of Extension Council, RLB CAU Jhansi, member of Academic Council, NDVSU Jabalpur. Sir is going to enlighten us all today with his talk on the topic, Promising Technologies for Future Agriculture in India. Thank you, everyone, and over to you, sir.
Hello.
जी सर, जी सर,
Should I start now or
जी सर,
anything else?
जी सर, प्लीज.
Okay. Yeah, good evening to all. I welcome to all my friends, colleagues, scientists, researchers, one and all, to this platform and this evening to have interaction on the topic promising technologies for future agriculture in India. You know, agriculture is the backbone in India due to so many factors. You know better. I do not want to repeat. But as India is marching towards the Viksit Bharat by 2047, so in that context also, agriculture will play a very decisive role through the technologies, through the methodology, through the market policies, through the supporting government policy, etc., etc. So keeping such context in view, climate, market, government policies, and the society responses, I have compiled a few technology and methodology to share with you so that it will be a decisive role in making the India as Viksit Bharat by 2047 when we will celebrate the 100 years of our independence. Next. Yeah, some of the examples I want to quote who are the now transformative models and approaches. Next. First, I would like to share with you the Nutri-Smart Village model. Friends, India is self-sufficient in food production, but nutritional security yet to be achieved as we have still a considerable mass who is unable to purchase the quality foods, who are unable to manage the balanced diets. If we talk food security, definitely it has achieved through indicators, food availability, food accessibility, affordability, and food utilization. Accessibility and affordability, that's still a matter of concern for at least 1/3 of Indian citizens residing in the rural areas. And beyond that, nutritional security that has to come so that we will have a healthy society, healthy India through the healthy citizens. As One Nation, One Health, Honorable Prime Minister has announced. So definitely, unless we make our citizen nutritional secure, I don't think that we could claim that our country people are really healthy. And some of the indicators of nutritional security of any region or village or household, that those are the dietary diversity, lower undernutrition status, hidden hunger. These are the just basic indicators. There are so many indicators by the expert institute or the experts. So through this, at least we can claim that we are able to march towards achieving the nutritional security. And further, we can explore that what are the message where what kind of further intervention is needed. And that could be done through the increase our productivity and production of the food grains, vegetables, fruits, milk, eggs, meat, etc., etc. My some friend has raised the hand. Anything issue?
नहीं सर, वो
Hello.
लास्ट में रखेंगे, वो टेक्निकली हो जाता है, वो डाउट क्लियरिंग लास्ट में रखेंगे।
Okay, okay. Next. Yeah, the Nari, one of the model which ICR has promoted, and now it's in the practice, that nutrition sensitive agriculture resources innovation model, and through which now the whole KVK system, or you can say NAREES system, is working. That how and up to which extent we have to bring the nutritional security through our food availability and through our higher production and productivity of the agriculture, Indian agriculture person. Next. This is the conceptual framework of NARI. I would like to discuss with you that as a philosophy, we can say that this is a women-centric approach to address the nutrition rather than all other indicators. Then experts in KVK, they are playing the very significant role in planning and implementation of this program through Nutri Gardens, Nutri Thali, biofortified variety, and through the capacity building of the stakeholders, particularly women and adolescent girls in the villages, Nutri-Smart villages or nutrition intervened villages or Nutri villages. So many names are there, region-wise and project-wise, but ultimate goal is this. And this is being implemented by all our agencies, central and state government agencies, and even some of the farmers group and the other state departments directly or indirectly. And if we see the operational paradigm of this actions and approach, then we can emphasize on three major aspects: that the nutrition garden for fresh fruits, vegetables, or some of the medicinal plants, or the other millet crops as per the availability, as per the land size or the size of nutri gardens or nutritional garden in the backyard. Then diversification with the biofortified variety. It's one of the component that, as you know, that hidden hunger is there, and that's a lack of micronutrient in our daily diets. So for that, easiest and cheaper options have been identified as biofortified variety, which are really the supplement of some of the special micronutrients, maybe iron, zinc, magnesium, etc., calcium. And through intake of this, we can address the hidden hunger up to some extent. And then value addition through food fortification or through biofortification or through making available the Nutri Thali, or sometimes we call it in the Dhanushi Thali. The very basic meaning is that in whenever you are taking a diet, you should see the variety of colors, and that will be the supplement of protein and carbohydrate, vitamins, minerals, and all of that constituent which really we are needed in our daily diets. And this model has been endorsed by the ICR also. You can see the picture. Next. Then to work shoulder to shoulder with the government departments, one of the model which we had initiated in 2013, KVK Atma Convergence model. And basically this model was initiated through the top-down approach. As we have approached the government of the Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh, and we pursued them that we are working in segregation, so there is no visible impact of our works. Why not we can join hands and we can work on the single goal for enhancing the farmers' productivity and income with a joint action plan, with a joint our resources. So this has generated a lot of energy and lot of synergies among our all government departments. Name we have given Atma because at district level, Atma is the agency which is coordinating the all extension works. That's why we have taken, and Atma has already done the MOU with ICR a long years ago. So we have coined the term 𝐃𝐚𝐲𝐬 convergence model, and this model was implemented and appreciated by the government of Madhya Pradesh, the then APC, Agriculture Production Commissioner, and they have sent the letters to the ICR also that this is one of the initiative taken by the Atari Jabalpur with the support of all our KVK experts and the staffs. And in my view, that still we are getting benefits by the government departments through initiation of this model. Yeah, some of the negative side we can't say, but consequences we can say that due to more friendship and more interaction, some of the work also diverted towards KVK, but it's in the public domain and public interest, so we are able to complete it. Next. Then, first, most of the study or evidences in field condition highlighted that whenever we ask the farmers that what is the main bottlenecks in enhancing the productivity of crops, then they are telling seed, sir, quality seed. We need quality seed. So keeping in view the scarcity on time and at the optimum price, Seed Hub has been initiated by the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare through ICAR, and it's on both pulses and wild seeds. It's more on pulses and limited on wild seeds. And you will believe that through this, single KVK are able to address the 1,000 quintal of seeds per year, though sometimes we are facing the selling the and the uplifting the seeds from the KVK system, but still we are happy through this system that at least we are able to support our farming community through the quality seeds well on time, and that those seeds have been produced in their area only. So there is no any doubt over the compatibility or any doubt over the further productivity gaps. Next. Next. अंकुर जी,
जी 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 सर, जी सर।
थोड़ा गैप हो रहा था। Wild seed is one of the challenging sectors in our country, as still 2/3 of the edible oils are being imported, and a lot of government exchequer are being invested on that. So keeping such things in view, Government of India has initiated the clustered frontline demonstration both on wild seed and pulses to be self-sufficient in the wild seed sectors, as we are now a bit self-sufficient in pulse. Import has been reduced due to the initiation of the programs and efforts and technological interventions by the government agencies, government departments, ICR institutes, KVK, farmer organization, SNG, etc. So likewise, we are also trying to make India self-sufficient in the wild seed sector. And through this, first we are targeting the yield enhancement, and then it will production and consumption surplus, and that will create marketable surplus, and ultimately household income will increase as a micro impact. And as a spillover effect will be as a macro impact, that the targeted farmers will be benefited, but along with that, other fellow farmers and the relatives and the nearby farmers will also benefit through the intended technology and methodology, which we transferred from different projects and programs on wild seeds. Next. Then further, in recently in this financial year, we have initiated wild seed model village. And this has been approved around the 91 crore project from the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare. And the very basics of this are that a village will focused on the growing wild seed crops mainly, along with the other subsidiary crops or companion crops also, but they will more focused on the growing the wild seed crops to a considerable area of 200 hectare and more. So that will give a visible impact in the terms of production, productivity, and the income enhancement of the farmers who are involved in this wild seed model village scheme. And the basic indicators which we taken that as input, we will give technology, knowledge input as well as the materials. Then process, the seed and variety, replacement will be targeted. Then package of practices which are latest and best that will be given. Then capacity building of the all stakeholders, including farmers, farming, rural youth. And then group dynamics, we have to see the group dynamics that how farmers are interacting among them in this village, particularly on wild seed crops, growing or marketing or packaging or value addition, etc. And then as a output, definitely we will be able to enhance the productivity and income. And then as outcome, the village with higher value addition and processing will lead to the FPO-led marketing channels so that the farmers' procurement would be streamlined and they can get the best price of their output. And this can bring the self-sufficiency in edible oil. And all these works and efforts are being done in convergence with the ICR Institute, KVK, and SAU, and the State Department of Agriculture, mainly. This is the sustainability framework of our wild seed model village. Next. These are the some of the steps that how this model is different from earlier models. Then friends, I can tell you that first we have finalized the district, and then the village, then the technology agent, then the beneficiary farmers, planning and arrangement of the seeds well in advance. Then baseline survey we have to do, soil samples we have to collect and analyze. Then we have to be in interaction with the farmers and all other stakeholders. Then training programs for imparting skills related to newly released varieties and other technology introduced. And then Krishi Mapper for the regular or real-time documentation. And then interface and the other meetings time to time in farmer. Finally, documentation and production of the results. These are the some of the steps we have identified so that each one should be well understood the principles and practices and the way out how to make the OMV successful. Next. Then Model Pulse Village have been introduced by the Atari Kanpur, and we are also the partner in that. And this is also aimed to enhance the pulse productivity further in the targeted crops. As you know that 3 to 4 years back, pigeon pea price was very high, so farmers had diverted their field towards this. But after the price coming down, again farmers are switching their another crops with the pulse or wild seeds. So we have to make it again streamlined, otherwise again import will be increased. So keeping such principle in view, this model village have been developed, and with making the strong backward and forward linkages, then very clear-cut intervention plans, then output, and then outcome. Finally, we are targeting that India could be a self-sufficient in pulse production by 2027. Next. Then we are also going to initiate the food system transformation in Bundelkhand region in the collaboration with Harvest Plus, and in which we are initiating the climate smart agriculture, then how the Nutri Panchayat model could help the farmers in streamlining their production and the consumption of the nutri-rich foods. Then climate smart, nutri-smart agriculture production system could be evolved, and which can help the farmers in making the balance in their production and the household consumption level through value addition and market linkage, with access to nutri foods and access to the entitlements like Kisan credit cards or crop insurance or soil health cards or other cards of the government scheme which are being implemented by government of India. And all these made possible through the agriculture research focused in this, then seed and the other varietal release, then agriculture supply we have to see, then we have to see the farming condition, consumption pattern, and aggregation that we have to collect and then make further forward to the processing center or to the consumption center, and then finally retailing and reaching to the consumer. So all these steps, you can see that through this we will be able to make the food system transform in the such climatically challenged Bundelkhand region, which is really a challenging situation due to the drought and light soil and other characters which are not favoring the all crops to grow, but definitely many crops could be grown successfully in that. Next. Then we are also emphasizing that sustainable integrated farming system models. You know, farming system models is not new. IFS is not new, but still, if we talk about the adoption of this concept or model, there are a scanty adoption and not many functional model you can see in the fields. And as we know that land holding is being decreased day by day. So keeping such the decreasing trends of the land holdings in the farmers, we are promoting three models: 1 hectare, 2 hectare, and 3 to 4 hectare. And depending upon the socio-economic condition and purchasing power of the farmers, the composition of the model, you can see the marginal and small farmers, you can see rice, vegetable, azolla, poultry, goatry, piggery, vermicompost. All these may vary region to region. Then in a 2 hectare model, you can see that vegetables, goatry, piggery, poultry, animal husbandry, fish cum duck farming, and azolla. And then finally, the bigger farms, we can see the rice, then vegetable, fruit orchard, fish, plus poultry, plus vermicompost, and other component we can select it to promote as per the ecosystem support. Next. Then we are now targeting the net zero farm science centers, that how we can reduce the electricity cost and we can make our farm more and more eco-friendly using the solar energy, which is a renewable energy, and it will just reduce the load on our exchequer of the any household, or even we are targeting the farm, that how we can use our solar energy, and using more and more solar energy, we can reduce the expenditure on the electricity by cutting the bills, and the farmers could be more self-sufficient and drudgery free in using the latest farm equipments and implements, even in the remotely located villages and the farms. Otherwise, this is the costly affair, making the electricity line up to the farm or having the generators to run our all machines and the milling plants. So we are working on this using the biogas plants, solar operated or farm pond, and then cleaner technologies, light traps and LED lighting, and then some of the mushroom units, vermicomposting. All these could be supported by this energy, solar energy as per requirement, and we can have our farm sustainable farm with using the net zero energy. Next, then now much talk is being done on the front of digital agriculture. So definitely we are also trying, ICR is also trying hard to make the farmers more and more in digital mode so that the real-time documentation and real-time benefits could be assessed and the farmers could be more empowered. Next. Then friends, agri drones, though earlier drones were there, but agri drones is the new initiatives, and we are targeting that we can, due to a scarcity of the labors, drones could be the one of the alternative in future in our all agriculture, livestock, fishery, and all other operations we are doing at the field condition. As you know, that geo fencing or livestock management, soil and field analysis, planting crops and trees, crop spraying, irrigation scheduling, crop monitoring, weed identification, crop health assessment, insurance, all could be done by using the agri drones. But still, there is a lot of skill gap as well as the information gap in using the agri drones, which we are imparting the trainings to our experts, and definitely in coming few years we'll be able to our agri drones fully, and we will be benefited a lot using this latest technology. Next. Then one of the initiative taken by the ICAR, Kisan Sarthi. So many people you might be known this and have used this, but still, what I feel that this is the one of the platform which created by the farmers, for the farmers by the ICR, that it's a two-way platform. Earlier we had, but we text messaging or voice messaging. This was the one way. Most of the time, just we were sending and we are assuming that they got it and they are getting benefited as per our assumption and presumption. But in this model, the farmers are able to record their voice, record their issue, and experts can reply as per their time, and that will also be recorded, and we can easily see that what kind of conversations were done and how the farmers were satisfied or still they need further clarification. Then we can also mediate with that farmers or farming community. So definitely it's the one of the best platform. I appeal you all that you can also make the farmers or farming community aware that they can contact any centers through this Kisan Saath. Next. This is some of the features that how personalized or customized advisory we can say, send them in their language, and anytime, anywhere access on past advisory also, dashboard is there, then call facility, then access to knowledge farmer database through know your farmer, and push alert message also there, location and domain, and facility registered through toll free and website. This is the number, toll free number 1800-123-2175 or 14426. Both number are toll free, and farmers can register on this platform through these numbers and they can get benefited through this. Next. Now, friends, agriculture has passed through so many revolutions, and there are versions. If we talk about 1700, then That was the agriculture 1.0. Then up to 1950, it started 2.0. And first version, we were more inclined towards the traditional agriculture through the use of human and animal resources and energy. Then in agriculture 2.0, we started mechanization and use of power and machinery. Then 1992, it has been claimed as agriculture 3.0, and it's automatic agriculture, the use of high-speed development, other equipments. Then 2017, it claimed as agriculture version 4.0 through a smart agriculture, use of internet, IoT, AI, big data analytics, unmanned vehicle, robotics, etc. So from production towards the automation and the use of more and more knowledge input as well gadgets. That is the main pathway that how agriculture has been developed through a series of revolutions. Next, now we are working in agriculture 5.0, which is the next generation we can call, and through which now we are talking and initiating on the precision livestock farming. And that precision livestock farming, most of the things are well documented, or it has been based on the biosensor that we can know that how much feeding is needed to a particular animal, particularly high yielding animals, then immunization, and then genetic stock what they have, and then big database through biosensor, and then blockchain technology we are using. So using all these, we are trying to get the desired result from the animal sectors also, which otherwise these are the just whatever we are getting that we consider that it was the ultimate. So now we are proceeding towards more and more precise methods and mechanism, so that one will know that how many liters his or her cow or buffalo will give today. So definitely that will make the farmers more assured and confident to getting the daily income. And further, we are now proceeding towards the application of robotics and automation in agriculture. And you can see that such heavy machines and the unmanned machines are being used in the tough and tedious operations. And these machines are very capable to complete the operations in a limited time, and they can get the benefit of any climatic change also. And then along with the mechanization and automation, definitely social component is also being accelerated, and using the public-private partnership ecosystem, where the government system, private industry, academic and research institutions, FPOs, startups, all are working in the same domain to get benefit of each other by supporting each other in their endeavors. So definitely the current or present agriculture is more complex, more challenging, but same time it's more easy to operate if we are really skillful, if we are really understood the proper mechanism, rather than the Bhagwan Bharose agriculture. Next. Then I would like to discuss some of the ICR efforts on technology application and dissemination. Next, just I want to enlist some of the flagship programs which are being implemented by the ICAR as NICRA, Farmer First, ARIA, Natural Farming, CFLD, Pulses, Wild Seeds, OMB, etc. All these have their specific targets and the goals. NICRA working totally on the climate resilience. Farmer First, household waste technology assemblies. Then area, how we can give the employment to our rural youth. Then natural farming towards clean and green agriculture at the limited scale for the selected crop in the particular region. Then CFLD pulses, we have to enhance the productivity of pulse crops to enhance the income of the farmers. Then CFLD wild seeds, we further accelerate the productivity and production of the wild seed to make India self-sufficient. Next, then natural farming for clean agriculture. Friends, natural farming may be one of the options among the other options that we can apply it, we can use it at a limited scale for particular home consumption crops, home consumption enterprises, so that you can get the chemical free and naturally grown products, at least for your household consumption, and you could be save yourself from the ill effect of the green revolution and the heavy loaded chemicals in the vegetables or any other food items you are going to consume. So this could be one of the best option if we understand it properly. First, at the household level, it's highly suitable for the less nutrition intensive crops, particularly millets and wild seeds, some of the wild seeds and the pulses, and particularly in the rain-fed regions, this could be exercised well. There are no much difference in the yield and other parameters if the proper principles have been followed, and these natural farming products have been used well on time at the critical stage of the crops. Next, and these are some of the intended activities in the natural farming that first we are give the demonstration of how we can practice it, then the training for a skill development, then aware that what and how we can use it, and then farmers visit at KVK or institutions so that they could be sensitized enough for the further adoption at their farm in the coming years or in coming seasons. Next. Then this government is particularly emphasizing on the farmer producer organization, and likewise ICR has also been given the targets, and our zone also received, and our KVKs are doing well in the directions given for establishment of FPOs and their further business plan development and the training of board of directors and how they have to involve in the value chain and formation of FPO, getting the equity funds, etc. Next. Then just I want to enlist some of the steps towards the Viksit Bharat. As friends, you know that there are 23 years from this year we have to achieve, then we have to make the year-wise plan or 5-year wise plan, so that by the completion of the time we could be claimed as India as a Viksit Bharat. Some of the steps that how we have to make our wild seeds more impactful to make India self-sufficient through the wild seed model village, or through the food transformation, or through the more agro SEZ wise IFS programs, the rain-fed area development, then through Smart Village, transforming the mechanism of food and nutrition, and then net zero campus, so that we can reduce the expenditure on our daily routine activity by cost cutting on the electricity, and we can divert those funds towards the further improvement and development of our farmmen or farmers and farming community finally. So thank you very much, one and all, for patience hearing. Thank you, one and all. Now
जी सर,
session is open.
चैट बॉक्स ओपन कर देते हैं सर, उसमें क्वेरीज लिखते हैं पार्टिसिपेंट्स अपनी।
Okay, okay.
एडमिन आप चैट बॉक्स ऑन करिए।
जी सर। Chat box is open for queries. First, we have Neha Sharma. Thanks, sir. Well,
Oh, somebody had a hand in the very initial stage.
we got lots of message like thank you sir, very nice presentation. Like thank you sir, thank you so much for information.
ज्यादातर लोग तो सर अप्रिशिएट ही कर रहे हैं सर,
Appreciations
उनके
ज़्यादा
पास
है।
पूछने के लिए कुछ है ही नहीं सर।
है ही
सेल्फ
नहीं question,
एक्सप्लेनेटरी
that's
लेक्चर रहा सर, बहुत ही बेहतरीन।
yeah sir, like
ये तो
lots
मैं
of
तो I am more eager and hunger to get some feedback.
yeah. So we have one
But
question. We have like
yeah,
first question from the session, that is from Sakshi, and the first very informative lecture, sir. And my question
yeah,
is how we can enhance the production of oil seed under rain-fed as well as irrigated condition.
yeah. Actually, for that we in wild seed 2-3 basic issues are there which we studied. That first farmers orientation, because they think that this is not much income generating crops, which is, notion is not correct for all wild seed crops. First, then second notion, they feel that due to climate we can lose the crops. That's also not right. For example, I am giving see the mustard crop. MP, Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan, and Gujarat. These 3-4 states are the major mustard crops, and mustard has no storing issue. Mustard has no much nutrition NPK requirement, and beekeeping is very much prevalent in the mustard. And in along with the mustard as a grain, they can harvest the quintal of the honey along with the other 5-6 products. So now we are making our farmers more sensitive that you must involve in the wild seed crops. Otherwise, in MP you can see just soybean. Soybean they are happily growing, but nowadays over the 4-5 years, soybean is being grown but not satisfactorily due to the climatic factors, either in initial stage or in final stage. Initial stage due to drought and dry spell, and final stage due to heavy rains. We are loser. So sometimes even seed scarcity we are facing, as well as sometimes the seed rate also price is going high due to the unable to harvest the proper quality seeds and sufficient quantity. So first, this is the psychological barrier we have to break, that wild seed crop is equally good like rice and wheat, and we can grow it. Selection of crop is definitely very challenging task according to the farmer's capacity as well as the regional production system. So these two things must be taken care. Earlier in Chhattisgarh, second crops, they are not growing, but as we introduce CFLD in the pulse and wild seed, slowly, the whole area is being now transformed, because earlier the stray cattle and the grazing was the one issue that farmers were not interested and not coming forward to go for the second crops. So these are two, three things. If we really take care, then there is no you will be or we will be able to enhance the oilseed production also.
Thank you.
Somebody has wrote that Kisan Sathi is it's fully free. Friends, Kisan Sathi is fully free. Any farmers can register there and they can put up their issue or problems with particular KVK or ICR Institute, wherever they want to put. And one question I am seeing that, what is the future of natural farming in India?
Yes, sir.
So, natural farming has future, but as I pointed out that we have to be selective in the crops and the region. We should not go fully high potential production potential region in this natural farming, but definitely where the marginal lands are there, rain-fed agriculture are there, that's fully fit, and there is no much difference has been being observed growing pigeon pea, soybean, all which are having the limited nutrient requirement. They are leguminous crops, so we can harvest at farm using the natural farming practices also. Then see, one is asking that Bijamrit can we use in tuber crops? We can use, but see, the crops which requires much nutrient, definitely the effect will be lesser. But those crops which are really required limited NPK, where it's very much fit. One has Deepak Lal has asked that what is the future? Please tell us what is the 4.0 technology in agriculture is considered to be a promising future aspect of enhancing agriculture production. Yeah, already in 4.0 is now in the final stage that we are already proceeded towards the automation and the mechanization and IoT and all such things. So now we are approaching towards the agriculture 5.0. So there is no any question that we are able to enhance our production and productivity under agriculture 4.0. How to use FPO for farmers, please classification once. Yeah, FPO, if you want to be member of any FPO, you can contact them. You can just be member by depositing some contributory amount, 500 or 1,000 they are having. And then you could be a part of that. And further, you can get the message, get their cooperation in the vocation, whatever they are, because FPO is being established on the very final goals that what they are going to do, whether they are on the self business or they are going to do the seed production or they are going to any vocation or enterprise specific, or they are getting the license for the some agrochemicals. So many options are there for any FPU, and you can choose to be the member of any FPO. Yeah, 5.0 is feasible for a small farmers also, because now government is making the internet and other things at panchayat level also. So in mobile or itself, Android mobile, you are now getting the internet. So I don't think that there will be any feasibility issue for the small farmers also for the next generation agriculture, because ultimately we have to switch on towards the digital agriculture with some precautions, with some definitely blending of the ground reality. Do we have sufficient funds to implement all these models? Yeah, actually, most of these models are already in the field. So government is already funding. So there is no issue that fund sufficiency is required because it's the national level efforts being implemented by ICAR through its institute, through its SAU, KVK, CAU. All systems are involved, my friends. So there is no any fund issue to make these model in practical. It all these models are in practice. Only thing, some of the agriculture evolution which we talk, next generation agriculture, that's also being validated at different levels so that it can come on the ground level and it can come to the reach of the even small farmers on the custom hiring basis or the subletting basis. There may be some of them. No, actually, at present, natural farming are not concept is not allowing other chemicals or any other inputs, but we are trying hard that some of the organic inputs could be included if government allow or if the principal allow. Definitely in future you will get that some of the other than the Jivamrit, Vijamrit, Ast and Ganjivamrit, something Wapsa, something will be added and it will be more easily practiced rather than at present. Anyone other in chat box? I have whatever I have seen in chat box, I have answered most of the things. Crops, digital agriculture, indicative. Yes, Dr. S. Pradhan has pointed out that environmental impact of the digital agriculture. Already we are using, India is the largest user of the mobile data or data, and we are involved ourselves in good morning, good evening, and so much photographs and this that we are uploading. So we are using already in world, we are top user of the database in the such social things. So if we use such database in the digital agriculture, then I don't think that there will be much further environmental any impact, and this could be problem will be solved as per the as system advance. Definitely some further solution will come and we will be in comfortable stage. So what is the adoption ratio of in-person to practice of IVR advisory? Yeah, Rudra Gaurav, what is IVR advisory? Mr. Rudra Gaurav? Means Kisan Sarthi. Kisan Sarthi service. What is the adoption rate? Adoption ratio? Friends, this is the two-way channel. So whosoever is making call or recording their voice, they are getting the response. And it's the, you can consider it, it's the adoption rate is high as this is two-way. One way we can't assess, was in two-way. Definitely there is no much issue. Someone is asking that more than 2 hectare, but we are from Uttarakhand hilly state, so do we have any such model? Yeah, my first model was half hectare to 1 hectare. So definitely, I have already resided in Uttarakhand. I have worked there, so I know the situation, ecological situation over there, and so this model is very much fit. And you can make it happen further at your farm or your any farmers where we want to do. Anyone else, my friend?
वैसे ज्यादातर क्वेरीज रिजॉल्व हो गई हैं सर। अब कुछ नहीं।
मैंने चैट बॉक्स देख के ना
जी
लगभग
जी
को
जी,
तो
मैंने भी देखा सर, मैंने भी देखा।
फिर भी कोई अगर बच गए हो, एनीबडी लेफ्ट, आई एम रेडी टू आंसर यू एंड सेटिस्फाई यू।
यदि कुछ होगा तो मैं ईमेल आईडी सर लिख दूंगा ग्रुप में, यदि किसी को कुछ क्वेरी होगी तो वो ईमेल कर सकते हैं क्वेश्चंस को। जी 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 जी, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर। जी जी, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर, आपने समय निकाला, मेरे आग्रह पर ज्वाइन किया, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
ओके, सबको धन्यवाद। नमस्कार, जय भारत, गुड नाइट।
Thank
जी,
you, sir.
सभी पार्टिसिपेंट लेफ्ट कर सकते हैं।